Hello, good morning, everybody. Good evening, whenever you're saying this. My name is Khaled Assam. I'm joined here by my colleague Abdul Barani to introduce our work in the Meta-Calibration benchmark, naming Measuring Progress Toward AGI Cognitive Abilities. Here is first our table of content. What is the problem we're trying to solve? Second, our introduced approach. Three, the design tasks we designed, going through the results. And finally, why it matters and the summary of the references and the literature. First of all, what is a problem? What is the problem statement? LLMs are benchmarked on what they know, not on whether they know it. So first, the overconfident trap. A model that is 80% accurate but always says I'm certain is more dangerous than one that correctly hedges on the hard 20%. Second, fragmented measurement, ECE, which is expected calibration error, AUROC, which is the area under receiver operation characteristics, and third, the meta-D, which is the meta sensitivity. Each metrics propose one facet, no benchmark measured all of them. Yeah, three, no metacognition equal no safety. Actually, that's one of the most important. Safe deployment in medicine and law and the sensitive fields. Autonomous agents requires models that know their own limits, not just high accuracy. What is the actual approach here? Four actually sub-faculties, 12 tasks. First, from task 1 to task 3, the first sub-faculty is does each express the confidence, track an actual accuracy. Here is the ECE metric, which was like introduced in such literature, which usually introduce the metrics 0.05 whenever the lower is the best, and whichever is going high, it makes it worse. For the second subfaculty is the task 2, task 4, task 5. Can the model catch its own mistakes? Yes or no? Which introduce this new metrics, AUROC. Whenever it's high, it's better. Our threshold is at 0.8. Like the next metrics, which is a next difficulty actually, does confidence discriminate correct from wrong answers, which is the M ratio. Whenever it's higher than 0.75, it's actually better. And one more time, here are the literature work that we are citing. Last but not least, actually, the subfaculty T9 does the model reason step by step. What is the thinking path? Okay, for the task for every blind spot here from task 1 to task 12, each one trying to like trigger or targeting each blind spot in which we are trying to measure. For the results, only 7.6 of model tasks combination passed, like a hard Boolean true or pass fail. So only 7.6 of all the 11 models we tested are actually passing all of the assertions. 11 model tested, 87.8% of cloud opus, as that was the highest performant, the top performant model. And we're having the strict pass as cited, 7.6, and the lowest model was DeepSeek R1, which achieved an accuracy of 68.9%. And here's our confusion metrics, which Meta-Cal tells us about the LLM. We have the DeepSeek R1. However, as seen, it was the lowest one achieving. However, it was the top performant in terms of the hard pass or fail, like achieving leads on thinking path T9 and scores near 0 at calibration T3, which might indicate that model is thinking model. GPT 5.4 was excellent, passes T7 accuracy, matched confidence at 100% scale, then fails at T8 confabulation versus correction. These models were open-weighted metacognition gaps. Gamma, Gemini, and GLM passes only thinking tasks, 0 passes in calibration or error detection. Yeah, and for summarizing up, here's the key takeaways. We have 12 tasks across 4 subfaculties, all grounded in public research in this literature and sources. Here's the sources. And yeah, for No models masters T10, T11, or T12, the Fortnir remaining open, which suggests we need more work toward these tasks, and the actual model need to try to approach these tasks in a better way. And here the next steps in the literature for anyone trying to contribute or take the steps after us. We have 11 models, sweep on T10, T11 to 12, trying to achieve a better results, expand to 50 plus items per task. We actually had like around 10 to 15 items per each task, integrate tokens, probability, confidence, test with a chain of thought for prompting improves the metacognition, publish Meta-Cal Lite, the 5 most discriminative tasks for fast screening. Yeah, and again, once again, here's the references, the literature we built our work upon. Yeah, finally, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you all for listening.